we started with the idea that we could have an impact on potentially any business in Fayetteville, whether a one-person business or 500 employees, and we could have an impact in a way that would be beneficial to people, to the planet, and to profits. And we started with our demonstration 5 pilot companies. So we started with as diverse a business as you could. We had Clubhouse Fitness, and you're thinking, how can a health club be green and sustainable? I mean, health clubs are just places to go burn off body fat and sweat a lot, and the lights are on all the time. And actually, Clubhouse has a lighting system that if there's no one in a part of the club, the lights go off. And Clubhouse uses their gray water to recycle. They do a whole lot of things that turns out to be very helpful.
We also have businesses come to us and say, we've heard about this, I was told about this program, how can we get our certification? So Dixon Street Pub was one of those that came to us and said, we're doing things that are different than, Lit or whatever those bars are around there. And they said, we'd like this certification. So that's how that happened. They had heard about the certification. So they became our first bar to be certified.
As a beta site, what it proves is that it works. If it'll work for a pub, if it'll work for a financial asset place, if it'll work for a salon, if it'll work for a retail store like Old Navy, if it'll work for a restaurant like Chipotle, if it'll work, you just keep going down that list. Mitchell Communications started with 1 employee, then went to 20 employees, now they've got about 90 employees, and yet they continue to be a GreeNWAy business. So here's a business that was started out of the basement of someone's house, and in a period of 5 or 6 years has gotten to be 90 employees, one of the fastest growing businesses in the United States. Well, that's a nice message for us to do in Fayetteville, for us to do in Arkansas, and for us to begin to do outside of Fayetteville, to say, well, if we can do it in these instances, you can replicate.